Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Emma Puckett with today's Ag News. On this Tuesday afternoon, we're feeling a bit of humidity following last night's storms and are hitting a high temperature of 86 degrees. Turning now to today's calendar update, listen Thursday as we broadcast from the Ohio State Fair Market Hog Show, courtesy of Calmback Feeds. Let's take a look at today's agricultural headlines. For the second year, the Ohio Pork Council presented the Breaking Boundaries Pig Show at the Ohio State Fair, giving participants between the ages of 9 and 22 with intellectual and/or developmental disabilities the opportunity to shine inside the show ring. With help from youth who participate in OPC's Ohio Pig Swine Exhibition program, each Breaking Boundaries participant was paired with their own on-site mentor exhibiting hogs at the Ohio State Fair. This provided quick lessons on how to care for, handle, and show a pig in front of a live audience for supporters and the event's guest judge, Ohio Department of Agriculture Director Brian Baldridge. Quote, "When youth with disabilities are included with our mentors, they all learn about each other's differences, enabling them to bond over something unique that they all enjoy. Acceptance becomes a part of their lives through this event that they can take with them moving forward," said Kelly Morgan, OPC's Director of Show Pig Programs. In other ag news, USDA Secretary Tom Vilsack announced that the agency is partnering with farmers and businesses to expand access to clean energy and lower energy bills through the Rural Energy for America program and the Rural Energy for America Technical Assistance Grant Program. USDA is investing $163 million in loans, grants, and technical assistance that will support 338 clean energy projects in 39 states and Guam. REAP enables agricultural producers and rural small business owners to expand their use of wind, solar, geothermal, and small hydropower energy to make energy efficiency improvements. Those innovations help them increase their income, grow their business, and lower energy costs for American families. Also making headlines, Chad Hart, an agricultural economist with Iowa State University Extension, says that farmers still own too much of last year's corn crop. He says that's now working against farmers across 2 seasons.
We still have more old crop corn than I am comfortable with here. That crop has to basically hit the marketplace here over the next month and a half to prepare for the harvest that's incoming here. And so I do see, any potential rallies that may come up here over the next month and a half are going to be met by that wave of corn clearing out of the bins, therefore blunting that potential price movement we could see.
Also making today's ag news.
In many of the nation's corn and soybean growing areas, the last couple of weeks have been just a tad dry, but not very hot.
And that lack of extreme heat has certainly benefited corn and soybeans as they move through the reproductive to filling stage of development.
Agriculture Department meteorologist Brad Rippey says good weather is really helping crop condition ratings for corn.
So we are sitting now at 68% good to excellent, 9% very poor to poor.
Compare those numbers to last year at this time when
we were just 55% good to excellent and 15% very poor to poor a year ago.
Meanwhile, for soybeans during this past week,
no appreciable change from last week. We did see a 1-point drop in the good to excellent numbers, 67% this week, last week 68%.
And this week, only 8% of U.S. soybeans were rated in poor to very poor shape. Gary Crawford for the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
In additional news, donating crops and other farm assets to charity can be a rewarding way to give back to your community while also reaping tax benefits. Whether you are a seasoned farmer or new to the agricultural community, understanding the nuances of charitable contributions can help you make informed decisions that benefit both you and the charitable organizations you support. I'll have your closing markets after this.
Hey Ohio, exciting news coming to you from Ohio's Country Journal. Subscribe or renew your free subscription by September 20th of 2024 and you could win one of 4 50-inch televisions. Ohio's Country Journal is free, but subscribers have to renew their subscriptions every 3 years to continue to receive it. Subscribe or renew to stay updated on all things Ohio, from agricultural insights to rural lifestyle. Don't miss out. Visit our website today at ocj.com/renew.
In this week's Ohio AgNet podcast, we take a look at the fun first few days of the Ohio State Fair, both with a behind-the-scenes look from Barnes staff and some highlights from the exhibitors. Be sure to check it out at ocj.com or wherever your podcasts are found.
The markets are brought to you by Seed Consultants, Simply Better Performance, online at seedconsultants.com. September corn closed at $3.88 3/4, down 7.5. December corn at $4.05, down 7 1/4. August soybeans closed at $10.27 1/4, down 27.5. November soybeans at $10.21 1/4, down 18 1/4. September wheat closed at $5.24, down 7. August live cattle closed at $187.70, up 73 cents. October live cattle at $187.45, up 65 cents. August lean hogs closed at $91.20, down 25 cents. October lean hogs at $74.78, down 5 cents. September feeder cattle closed at $256.95, up 88 cents. October feeder cattle at $255.88, up 68 cents. August class 3 milk closed at $20.71, up 21 cents. This is the Ohio AgNet.